the physical. Clarence, protect your energy. Being broke is the enemy. Getting older is interesting. Make you notice the simple things. I've been focused on centering. I've been showing more empathy, and it's working. I'm acting like less of a jerk and feeling things. Worry ain't worth the hill of beans. All the physical ills it brings. Fighting each other silly when we're connected at hip. It seems I've been biting my lip, but I just been lighting the spliffs on it while refining my gift. Bitch, I'm Tiger 06 partner. I'm a master at this. Would've been a pastor, but ain't enough alabaster for me. I can be a bastard, cause bitch, that was me a bastard. But my kids don't ever lack for affection or daddy's laughter. Your heart, what I'm coming after. Clarence, protect your energy. Being broke is the enemy. Getting older is interesting. Make you notice the simple things. I've been focused on centering. I've been showing more empathy, and it's working. I'm acting like less of a jerk and feeling things. Worry ain't worth the hill of beans. All the physical ills it brings. Fighting each other silly when we're connected at hip. It seems I've been biting my lip, but I just been lighting the spliffs on it while refining my gift. Bitch, I'm Tiger 06 partner. I'm a master at this. Would've been a pastor, but ain't enough alabaster for me. I can be a bastard, cause bitch, that was me a bastard. But my kids don't ever lack for affection or daddy's laughter. Your heart, what I'm coming after. All right, I think I'm gonna go ahead and put us on there.
All right.
Welcome to the live. Can you hear me, bro?
I got you. What's going on?
What's going on? Welcome to the live, everybody. Come on in, put your feet up, sit back. We're gonna have a conversation.
Yes, we are.
We're gonna have a conversation. Listen, I just all I do is come on here and tell the truth. Like, that's it, man. I come on here, I tell the truth, and then I go on about my business. You know what I'm saying? Some people felt the way about me saying that this Olandria shit was nonsense. And I get it, you know what I mean? I don't really get it, but some people actually had a problem with me comparing it to how the Republican Party likes to patronize its constituents. You know, this is Love Island essentially patronizing its fan base by just handing you something empty. You know what I mean? Something essentially meaningless, while simultaneously robbing the soul of the show. Like, just stealing everything that made this show great, taking it away, turning it into something totally different. And yeah, it's unfortunate, but I take no joy in what occurred tonight. It was, as some people have already said in the chat, embarrassing. It was almost like another embarrassment ritual, something that we've seen plenty of times on this show. The producers know that Olandria doesn't have a real connection with Taylor. They've been watching this whole season just like we have. They know that Taylor is not into Olandria. They know that. I'm sorry, Tatiana. They know that Tatiana is not into Olandria. So even presenting this option did nothing but excite you guys. You know what I'm saying? All that did was keep people tuning in for something that was never going to materialize in anything. And that's what I was trying to warn y'all of. That's what I've seen a couple other creators try to warn you of. But you know, it is what it is. Yeah, but we haven't seen Sean since Monday night. He had that opportunity to come on here and tell you guys what he's been thinking, what he's been observing. So before we get into the live, I want to give Sean an opportunity to speak his mind, just in case there's anything going on or anything that's been going on this week that he wants to bring up or address. So we're going to call this segment Sean's opening rant. We're going to let you go ahead and get to it after we play your intro video, bro.
I got 5 freaks, but I want 5 more. On the grind for my dope, no matter how I get it. If you went there from the start, you ain't gonna be there when I split it.
All right, what you got for me, man?
All right, so hear me out. Watching it this week was, I can say, different than watching it any other season, any other week. Like, not gonna lie, beginning of the week, I'm like, man, this has to be scripted. Hey, the stuff that's going on is just wild behavior. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm wondering, like, is Peacock actually trying to script this, or is stuff just really that bad in the village, just falling apart at the hinges? And so I took a deeper dive into it, thought about it, and I kind of broke down, how I felt about everybody's situation. You know what I mean? And it's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, I like to start off by saying Amaya don't deserve none of this. Hey, I got
don't deserve none of what?
Of what's happened this week to her. I mean, I'm gonna get to that, but early in the week, all the stuff that went on, the not choosing the Austin thing, and then what's his name? Zach K. Hey, yeah. that was her I guess final win, you know what I'm saying, after she done been treated bad and dumped by everybody that seems to get close to her, not chosen, and sat up by herself on the heart and all that. Hey, it's wild behavior. It's a beautiful girl. I understand she a bit much, but God dog, that is a lot of abuse for one girl. In Olandria, like, watching the whole week is like, she about as blind as Stevie Wonder, and I don't understand. I really don't understand what she's doing. I tried to think like maybe she got some kind of game plan or something. And the more I watch this week, it's like she really just doesn't see it, which is crazy to me. That's why I started wondering. Is this some kind of scripted television that I'm watching? And the most shocking of all of it is Nick. Hey, if y'all done watch Nick this whole week, the way that man moves, I swear he gotta have the fastest hands in the West. And that's one snake ass dude. Like, obviously you can fight amongst the best fighters ever because you just don't care about nobody at all. And just, I'm talking about move funny as hell. It's crazy work. And I don't know. It's wild the way that they are just allowing Nick to move through stuff. This whole Nick and Olandria thing. I mean, I agree with you. It was a bad idea from the beginning, and everybody, was like, nah, this is how it should be, and they should try it out. Like, all you did was give him one more taste of another flavor. Like, just for him to taste it.
Bro, this is my. I gotta cut you out. This has been my thing with Nick all season. The first episode, he told us what kind of time he was on.
Yeah,
first episode. I want to try everything. Yep. When they did the numbers game, who had the most bodies? It was him and Austin. Nobody ever said anything about that.
Yeah.
When everybody was calling Jeremiah a love bummer for saying he told 10 women that he loved them since he was a teenager. High school shit don't even count. Yeah. Nick had 50. And what did Nick say? He said, I want to make it 51.
Yeah. Yes, right.
Everything Nick does is cute. That's the thing. Like, it's like, it's why Taylor is sitting up here calling Tatiana sitting up here calling him Superman. Like, they just, people, it's ridiculous. Like, it's like I said, he's a walking example of white male privilege, because it's a handsome white dude that talks nice, presents really well, seems kind, seems sweet. But like you said, like, we've seen him snake so many people.
Yeah, he don't care about nobody.
We've seen him snake so many people, and nobody holds him accountable. Nobody
cares. They're not checking him like he got the best hands ever.
Bro, he snaked
like, nobody wanted to square up.
And then I even noticed like the little speech he gave when when he and Sierra picked each other in the end.
Yeah.
And he was and she was like, "Why did you pick Sierra?" He said, "I haven't really had the time to tell her, how I feel." Like, nigga, you've been there the whole time. You had nothing but time to tell her how you feel. Like, everything he says is bullshit. And what did all the girls do in the audience? Like, everything like he said something profound or deep.
Yeah, which to me, what Elon said was way more genuine.
Nick don't say shit, bro. He don't say shit unless it's to in the process of snaking somebody, talking shit about Jeremiah, like
telling anybody's information that he has hold of,
bruh. Like it's been so frustrating. It's been so I don't. It's been one of the most frustrating things I've ever seen. And what's crazy is because he was the most vocal one about saving Olandria in the end. They're still going to support him. They're still going to support him because he was the one talking about let's keep Olandria. Like Nick's going to fuck around and win this season after being a complete snake, backstabbing bitch.
We're not going to take it that far. We're not going to take it that far. He's definitely not going to win.
Bro, he's going to win the fucking season.
He's definitely not going to win.
He's going to win the season.
Nah.
He can do whatever he wants, and everybody just thinks it's cute. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. But all right, we'll get into the episode. Let's start with Zach and Amaya. So Zach and Amaya, we see them at the beginning of the episode. They're talking, and I feel like at first I felt like he was maybe getting a little put off by her energy, but I think somehow because he has a little bit of an awkward energy himself.
Yeah,
it's kind of an awkward mix. You know what I'm saying?
That Manchester Thailand mixture is crazy.
Yeah, I know it kind of throws you off. So then when you start talking, it's like I think it throws her off. Like she can't be her normal self because she's like, you know what I'm saying? Like somehow it neutralizes her.
Yeah,
because we saw it today. Like she was having conversations with him like a normal person.
Yeah,
she wasn't being all extra.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It was different. I feel like somehow the weirdness of his mix and his accent and all of that shit, it somehow like neutralizes.
It meshes somehow.
Yeah,
I see it.
I feel like they work.
I think so too. I like it. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, after what Amaya's been through, like I'm happy and I'm hoping that he ain't playing around. But he's getting. I mean, everything seems nice so far.
Well, I mean, I'm just happy she got somebody that doesn't seem to hate her. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. I'm not anticipating anything beyond this show. Like I don't. This is as far as relationships are concerned, this is by far the worst season of Love Island.
Yeah,
all of this not. Fake. I don't believe in none of this shit. I mean, honestly, ironically, the couple I believe in the most right now is probably Tatiana and Clark.
Word.
That seems like a real sincere connection.
Yeah, it's very real.
Because I think it took a lot for it. We'll get to it. We'll get to it.
We'll get to that.
But
it's a lot we can say about Taylor.
We will. We will. So early in the episode, we have Nancy and Olandria, and they sit down and they did all this bullshit. They finally admit that. Well, they didn't admit it. They had a conversation where they supposedly both came to the conclusion that this is not a romantic thing, but we know what it was is them just saying, all right, we're done playing, audience. Yeah. Y'all can go back to your normal scheduled programming.
Yeah.
How did you feel about that conversation? I laughed out loud. I thought it was fucking hilarious because I'm telling you, man, like it's been so wild seeing the reaction, and it's just so weird to me. Like I don't understand what it ever was about Nick that made people want him to be with Olandria. Like if you had, and the thing is like, and I get it. Like I said, he does whatever. People just don't notice it. So I guess that's my answer right there. But you want her to be with somebody who wants.
Yeah, I don't know what people thought it was gonna be, other than him trying out another flavor. I mean, I'm sure it made her feel good for a little while because I mean, he complimented her in one date more than Tatiana complimented her the whole 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So
Tatiana doesn't compliment her ever.
No, I mean they had. I mean the kids look,
but
like they was.
Hey, but you know who complimented her more than Tatiana and Nancy?
Jalen.
Ezel Rampage Jackson, nigga. Olandria ain't even supposed to be here, bro. She supposed to be out traveling the world with Ezel Rampage Jackson. She ain't supposed to be out here begging Taylor, begging Tatiana. I'm sorry for his attention and his affection. She should be out here with the brand deals.
Yeah.
Actually, no. If she had gave him a chance, they still be on the show.
Yeah. People, I think people. I really don't understand this Taylor shit. Like, I don't know why she didn't see any of the shit. Like, why did she think that Taylor was gonna pick?
All right, we're not. I don't think we're there yet. We're not.
Yeah, no, my bad.
What were we talking about, bro? Oh, we're talking about this. So Nancy and Olandria admit that this ain't no relationship. They was just staying on the show. So y'all
Which I
can go
kind of feel
ahead.
like she said that because he said it. Like that's why she said, "Why do I have to go first?" Hey, I'm saying you can't tell me she didn't at least enjoy the compliments and being touched. You know what I'm saying? It's all the stuff Taylor doesn't do.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Even though her friend gonna be pissed off when she see that footage, hey, she still enjoyed the compliments and being touched.
You think she gonna tell her?
She should. She should tell her. I'm pretty sure she'll tell her.
All right. So Austin and Jaden, let's get them out the way real quick. Austin and Jaden, yeah, we saw them have a couple of conversations. They seem to match intellectually.
Well, I think she might be a lot smarter than him, but she don't mind.
But she has like, she might be a lot smarter than him, but she talks stupid. So like it works. So he doesn't feel as dumb when he's talking to her.
Yeah,
he seems like one of those smart people that talk stupid.
Yeah.
All right, so unfortunately, this is going to be a one-time. I wanted this to be a series. I truly wanted this to be a series, but because of the way the episode worked out, this is not going to be a series. But for one time, at least, you guys are going to get to see the adventures of Huda and Big Goofy, and then we'll talk about it after the video. But I want you guys to sit back, relax, grab some popcorn. It's one time only because it ended tonight, but for one time only, we get to enjoy the adventures of Huda and Big Goofy. All right.
I'm gonna have to carry all your slack, man. Huh?
Something wrong here.
Okay, good talk.
Yeah, that's why we lost ours.
Oh man. Hey, Big Goofy the homie though.
Big Goofy the homie. You like you fuck with Big Goofy?
Big Goofy the homie. Like I'm not gonna lie. I like the way that understand. I've been sad all week about Amaya. So when he talked to Amaya and made her feel a little better when she started crying and stuff like that's when he became the homie. But then that conversation right there, hey, it's like, yeah, bro, stand your ground. You know what I'm saying?
What the fuck was he talking about, bro? What you talking about staying your ground, bro?
He like, hey, I seen you was over there being dominant, but you know, you got your head right. He was like, I ain't the type to be dominated. And she was like, what? You know,
is that what he was trying to say?
Yeah, he said, I mean, yeah, I might have said it a little better than he did, but
because I didn't understand, bro. I really understand what the fuck he was talking about, and I feel like she didn't either.
Nah, I mean, it didn't come out right, but he was the way that she tried to take over in that little orgy challenge. He didn't like that shit, and like he was like, if you'd have just let me handle it, we wouldn't have lost. So I think that was him standing his ground, and he did that shit with a huge ass smile on his face. The biggest.
Well, unfortunately, that was the first and last episode of the Adventures of Huda and Big Goofy because we lose Big Goofy at the end of this episode. We did see him shoot a shot at Amaya. I feel like that was a safer pick for her. I think he genuinely, could have fucked with Amaya, and he also had a calming energy for her.
You think so?
I feel like she would have felt safe around him, but
I like her better with Zach K.
I mean, I like her with Zach. I just don't know, I don't know if this is a long-term thing with Zach.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Probably not.
I don't know if that's a long-term thing. But I mean, like I said, I don't think any of this shit is long-term. So I guess that really doesn't matter. But yeah, so let's talk about this, man. So throughout the episode, the common theme was Olandria basically trying to speak her relationship with Taylor into existence. With everybody she talked to, like she's speaking about this like it's a done deal. Like, we have this connection. I believe in him. I'm proud of him for going out and exploring.
For testing this connection.
The mindset in this villa is so fucked up, bro. Like it's because they're following somehow they're all following Ace, but like everybody nobody knows how to navigate relationships. And this whole episode is her just begging and begging.
See, I didn't want to look at it like begging, but
bro,
I mean,
let's be real. We got to be honest. And this is why I didn't like the fact that they brought her back, because this is what they brought her back for. It wasn't for the Nick Landry. It was for this. It was for her humiliation ritual, and we could have avoided all of that.
Yeah,
because she's not going to wake up, and part of the problem is
she got to be awake now. It ain't no other way for him. Like, I mean, I understand she's still there, but damn, I mean, you know now, like it's clear. Like it should have been clear when you walked in and they was cuddling. Hey, and then when you walked in the next night, they was kissing. Hey, nigga, he didn't treat you like this.
No, hey. It was clear when he woke up the next morning, saw her there, jumped over her, and then ran and hugged Nick, bro.
Man, I don't want to talk about that shit. That was the worst scene in all TV history.
When he picked him up,
I'm so sick and tired of seeing Taylor hug dudes and like he the female in a relationship. Like, quit wrapping your arms around niggas' necks like that, dog. Like, I just don't understand. I'm saying, it's really upsetting. Like, to just sit there and just be caressing niggas and shit. Hey, I really wish he wouldn't do that.
No bullshit. He do be wrapping his arms around their necks.
Yeah, this nigga really.
God damn.
And then lay his head on their shoulder.
Yeah, and then he be poking his stomach out too. Like, so his arm be around and then with his stomach poked out, so he got the little arch in his back and shit.
You better like the girls on the underbelly, nigga. Oh, goodness.
And he got picked up and swung around, but that was nasty work. She sat right there, bro. This is what I'm saying, though. She was right there. She saw this shit.
Yeah.
And this is the nigga you want. She can't be helped, bro. They should have sent her home. She can't be helped.
I mean, I know. I don't know. If she sees it now, maybe she'll move differently. Like, she hasn't seen it now. I don't want to hear, like, just how they told Huda, don't say shit else about Jeremiah. I need somebody to tell Olandria, like, don't say shit else about Taylor.
They're not gonna do that. They're not gonna do that because she believes in her heart, and she has all the rest of them idiots because they believe anything. They believe anything. Like, they believed Huda. They believe anything. They all believe that they have this tight connection. They have this close connection. They have this bond, even though he's never given any indication of being attracted to her in any way, right? He told Ace straight up that he's not attracted to her. I would imagine that at some point he's either told Taylor or Ace is told, not Taylor. He's either told Nick or Ace is told Nick. Like, I feel like at some point I feel like them three know that he's not attracted to Olandria.
Yeah, no, they all know. And I'm saying that's what makes it even like nastier work. Like, y'all playing with all of these girls' emotions because y'all like. I mean, these might be the first niggas to win and take the money.
Bro, I wouldn't be surprised. Whoever wins, I wouldn't be surprised.
Nah, that's how they move it. They moving like they be like, oh yeah, it's cool. I'm taking all the money for myself.
Like, these are the guys that normally get put out.
Yeah.
These are the guys that get put out.
Yeah.
The guys that don't commit, they want to stay open the whole time. They target other couples. Bro, like, we ain't never seen like no shit like what they did to Jeremiah. We ain't never seen men behave like that before. Like, that was different. Like, I can't compare that to anything. But the people that don't show any kind of inclination towards, actually building relationships or wanting to be in relationships are typically the ones that go on these shows.
Yeah,
like, that's how it's supposed to work. But because this villa is run by Ace. It's been flipped on his head. If you were in a couple, you got kicked out. If you showed any inclination that you were going to be truthful, transparent, faithful,
authentic,
you know what I'm saying? Like, you weren't going to waste people's time. Like, oh no, you got to get the fuck out of here, bro. We trying to run this shit. And that's the thing. Like, that's why he was so upset with Jaden when she didn't pick Nick. Like, that was the plan.
Yeah. That's the thing. He's sitting there looking at her like, didn't I tell you to say Nick? Like, why didn't you stand up?
Yeah, but them
over there crying like she's scared for her life because she didn't pick Nick.
This is why we got to be honest about the girls like from the main villa, bro. They look off, man. I'm sorry. I know y'all love them. I know those y'all homegirls, but they are off because they are allowing this group of men to run the villa.
Which is crazy.
Jaden, like I said, she's smart but talks stupid. Why is she the only one that has stood up to Ace?
Yeah.
Oh, Amaya too. Amaya did. Amaya. I mean, Amaya wanted them at first. I don't know if I can really even count that.
Yeah.
But
I mean, yeah, I don't know if Maya even notices anything that's going on in the villa.
what is it though, man? What do you think it is? It's this thing with Olandria and her deep rooted belief that physical attraction means nothing. Like it doesn't matter at all. Like to her, it's almost an insult. Oh, you're just physically attracted to me? Like what is that? Is that
Bro,
a trauma response? Is that what's up?
It's just I don't know if they're trying to. I mean, like I said, from the beginning, they done did this whole Serena Cordell type thing, and I've said from the beginning, it's not the same. I mean, you seen Taylor even walked out in Cordell's actual outfit, except in white instead of the green that Cordell wore it in, which is ridiculous to me. Like
Bro,
I don't want to
realize
watch
that.
season
I
six
didn't even peep that. But yeah, that sleeveless.
Yeah, it's like I'm not trying to watch season 6 again. Like, cause y'all is not season 6 by any means. Like,
No.
this is so much worse than any of the seasons I've ever seen. But I'd have to say, like, Olandria was just. That's what I'm saying. I don't know that she wasn't following what Ace said and thought that Ace and like how if they got some kind of plan going that we don't know about, thought she knew that Taylor was gonna pick her. But I believe that
Taylor, like he broke protocol.
Yeah,
because a lot of people suspect that the four of them have an alliance. Like they're going to go to the end together. Like,
yeah.
Ace and Shelly, Olandria and Taylor. Like they've been planning to go to the end together, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's why like a lot of the things Olandria says could be like seen as kind of coded. Like we built this. We've been here all this time. Like I don't think 3 days can because. To them, it's not about it, and it's never been about love. It's never been about relationships. It's been about winning the game.
And that's the only thing that makes sense to me. Otherwise, I don't believe she can be that crazy. You know what I mean?
So they didn't expect for him to actually come across somebody he could build a genuine connection with, because now
I believe
he's a little whip.
Hey, let me tell you a little inside information that my wife, little nugget my wife dropped on me. Hey, I felt like Ace was telling Taylor, like, hey, you should go with Clark. Like, it's clear you like her more. Hey, you should go with Clark. But in Ace's mind, hey, what my wife says, that guarantees him first place because you just pissed off America by not picking Olandria. Like, and if they can keep you in, like they might still do the first, second thing, but but if Ace had him do that move, then it's just another strategic move. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
if
they did have an alliance.
We knew that at some point Ace had to turn on his partners in order to win the show, and that's the danger. Like I said, this isn't Love Island. This is Big Brother Love Island. This is Love Island: The Challenge. This is some different shit. So I've removed all expectation of this, being anything like any Love Island I've ever seen before, and I'm just talking about what I see, bro. I'm no longer enjoying this season. I haven't been enjoying the season for quite some time.
Yeah,
and these episodes, while they've been entertaining, this was definitely entertaining.
It's got some mess in it, but
it's
the
just
mess is crazy.
It's none of it's
not. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not an authentic mess, I don't think. You know what I mean? Somebody's playing games. I don't know if it's the producers, if it's
a little bit of everybody, bro. It's a little bit of everybody. Obviously, the producers are playing games with what they did last episode, the last couple episodes. Mm-hmm. Also, just with the way they orchestrated those dumpings and having the Islanders decide who leaves and whatnot, like that.
Yeah.
Especially having the same sex Islanders decide who leaves, knowing how that was going to turn out. Yeah, this has all been manipulated, and then we can see the people, the games that they're playing. Like I said, the confusion still is with regards to whether or not Olandria is actually this delusional, or if she's just trying to win, the show.
Yeah,
with her alliance.
I would hope more for the win in the show because she looks. I know she can't be like this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think she got tricked into thinking that
she can't be delusional. I think the last couple of days have proved a lot of people can be delusional because we've all been watching this whole season. Yet some people believe that there was an actual chance that Nick, of all people, was going to commit to Olandria, and they were going to have this love story. Come on.
You know what I'm saying? I knew he was going to get player enough to make out with her like he wanted to.
He made out with her like he wanted to fuck.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what he wanted to do.
Of course.
Right? But, even he knew to call it. And that's what I'm saying. That's why it seems like, it really seems like Nick might be a plant because everything he says and does seems like he got insider information. You know what I mean? Like, even that whole thing, like y'all didn't know y'all was going back to the villa today, but today you decided to cut it off with Olandria. You know what I mean? The way he moves, that's why he never gets in trouble. He's always, he's ahead of all the games that everybody's playing. And I don't know how that's possible.
You might have a point with that one. So everybody goes back to the villa. Obviously, they as you were referring to, they get the text that there's going to be the recoupling with everybody from Casa returning to the main villa. How do you feel about how they set it up with, still having the girls believe that that Nick got dumped? You think that was necessary?
That was producers clearly playing games. I don't know why they would do that. Hey, and that's, originally when they said it, like Sierra was over there smiling. I'm thinking that she might have thought at the beginning, like, oh shit, like if he got sent home, then I don't even have to choose. I can just be here with Elan. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think she was kind of excited at first and then, realized like, oh shit, I'm supposed to be sad.
No, I don't think she thought it was possible. Like she said, she never even considered the possibility of him not standing there.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way a girl in Casa More didn't pick him, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what she's thinking. So I feel like that smile was just like, how sometimes when something's so fucked up, you laugh?
Mm.
I think that's what that was.
Yeah.
I think that's what that was. But yeah, I was in two minds about it because it does add a dramatic element to it, having the girls go through that roller coaster of emotions right there in front of us. But at the same time, it gives away information because then when you have her go from the low of thinking that he was dumped to the high of seeing them come out with Olandria, even if she was thinking about picking Elan at that point, like she almost lost him.
Yeah, and that was it. Elan lost interest when she got up. They shouldn't have allowed nobody to get up from that couch. But allowing them to get up and go hug Olandria, like she didn't even go to Olandria. She went to Nick. And they immediately started kissing, which you seen the look on Elan's face. He was like, oh shit, well,
Yeah.
I'm glad he got to stay though.
So that left no suspense in Nick's whole situation.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's definitely a producer favorite. I can buy that.
Yeah.
Let's get through the people who, we don't really see a whole lot of. Iris and TJ, they decided to stay together.
That's crazy. He used the shit out of the clown from Saw, nigga.
Oh shit. Oh, okay. Nigga, that was fucked up.
My bad.
Oh, that was mean.
I saw it today and I couldn't unsee it.
No, it's so accurate.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out why her face was shaped like that, and then it just hit me. Like if she just had red circles right here, nigga, that'd be it.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, but oh shit.
Anyway, he used her to get straight back to the villa. He didn't want him. He move about as good as Nick do. No. I'm starting to see that too.
No, but they don't think his moves are cute though. But I do think that he and Iris have a genuine connection.
They might not think his moves are cute, but he still moving the same way.
Andreina and Brian, They stay together. We haven't seen them for the past 3 episodes.
Nah, I ain't got time for them. They over there. That's really nobody that was happy, and that's what's wrong with it. Like we used to see the happy couples, and that was who was the main character.
Yes.
Now we're seeing all these single people that ain't done shit right as main characters. Like we should be seeing Pepe and Grayson and Adrena and Brian. Like that's what we should be seeing if this was a normal Love Island season.
Yeah, we would see them having conversations. We would see them getting closer. We would see them discovering each other. Like we would see them going on dates. Like we would see all kind of shit, but we don't see none of them. Like they're
completely left out of the show. Why? Because they in a couple, which is clearly a no-no for this season.
Clearly.
Yeah. They lucky they didn't get sent home tonight.
They are.
Being all faithful and loyal and shit.
And all boring in the couple and whatnot on Love Island. Fuck wrong with
according to Ace, obsessive. You know,
yeah, coupling up and not wanting to talk to nobody else.
Yeah, closed off, if you will.
What's wrong with you, man? I want to talk to your girl. I need you to go talk to somebody else so I can go talk to your girl.
yeah, for real. Well, you don't know how happy I was. I know it ended up not working out, but you don't know how happy I was when Jaden didn't stand up for Nick. Well, that was the happiest I've been all week, nigga.
Yeah,
until I seen Olandria in that damn SUV.
And then when he came out and got in that car, I was like, here go the bullshit. But for a second, it was a very joyful moment.
Yeah. I enjoyed it for that few seconds, though.
Yeah.
I hold on and cherish that moment as if it was real.
You mentioned Pepe and Grayson. They seem to like each other.
Yeah.
Her name throws me off. I'm sorry. I can't get over her name being Grayson.
Her face throws me off. The fact that she turns extremely red whenever she kisses somebody is crazy.
Seems like she always wearing red, or maybe that was just tonight.
Nah, when she first showed up and she kissed everybody, her face was jacked up after that.
All right, so Ace and Shelly, bro, I feel like they really.
That's what I think about that.
They fumbled, bro. They fumbled.
I don't like them. I don't like them.
It's not. At no point did you actually believe that either one was in danger of losing the other. Like at no point. I never thought. No matter what.
It's stupid. Huh? It's whack and stupid. I don't like it.
No matter what he said, I never thought he was actually feeling Coco like that. Ever. I never thought that she was really gonna give Chris a chance.
Which is stupid.
Completely.
But I'm still happy for Chris.
You're happy for Chris?
I am. This is what I've been waiting on.
All right, so explain that. Explain why are you happy for Chris, and why is this what you've been waiting on?
Hey, Chris moved like a real nigga. Like so, hey, I believe now everybody's gonna see that Huda don't act like that with a real nigga. Hey.
Okay.
So that's what I'm waiting on. Not that it's gonna be some kind of redemption arc. I mean, I still don't think she's a good person. She's still bad, but she's not as bad as Adrena, though.
I don't think that's how this is gonna work out.
I'm pretty sure Adrena is the best looking girl to ever even be on Love Island.
We had this discussion already. I disagree.
You shouldn't, though. It's wild that you disagree. I really wish you would stop doing that because I don't understand it.
I mean, you don't have to, nigga.
Bro, like, are you watching the show? Hey, every time she's in the camera, it's like, God damn.
No, she's beautiful. No denying.
Very.
I think she's more you than me. That's all. It's cool.
I feel like she should be for everybody. Hey, my wife thinks she's fine as hell.
I can acknowledge that she's beautiful. She's attractive.
Okay. Yeah. She pretty bad.
All right.
I feel like we could be on the same page. I wish we was on the same page.
No, but so your whole position is that you think that now that Huda is with Chris, it's gonna be a different Huda.
Yes.
My position is Huda's still the same person, but Chris is going to get sick of it quicker. Because Chris is, I don't see Chris as much of a lover boy as Jeremiah.
No. Yeah, he ain't no lover boy.
Professional athlete, been living overseas and whatnot. He seems a little bit more seasoned. So I think that he's gonna grow tired of her bullshit a little bit quicker, not allow her to get as entrenched as Jeremiah did. So I
We
don't
gonna see if she
think
even.
it's gonna get to that point because he's not gonna allow it to get to that point.
So what? So how long you think it'll be before she's on the bullshit?
I mean, she's already on the bullshit. She stay on the bullshit, bro.
So I think we're gonna see her go with no bullshit for a few days, few episodes.
She can't help but be on the bullshit. She gonna start off on the bullshit.
I'm telling you, I don't think she's gonna be on the bullshit.
All right, we'll see.
We'll see. We're gonna see. We're gonna see.
We're gonna see. All right, Sierra and Nick. I always knew they were gonna end up back together. No suspense there. This cast of more sucked.
Yeah, it was real. It was real.
Like there was no suspense.
Nah, which is upsetting me because, like you said, they're not showing the real couples. Like they're just focused on this mess. You know what I'm saying? Like I mean, of course, Nick and Sierra was gonna get back. I mean, which I wish she'd have picked Elon. Hey, I don't know. I'm hoping she gets super pissed at Nick when she find out that he was kissing Olandria. Like, hopefully, neither one of them tell, and then she finds out on like movie night or some shit, and then hates both of them for the rest of the season. That'd be great.
That would be fun. Mm-hmm. But the problem with that is that would reignite the Nicolandria people.
It still won't work.
No, it still won't work. But I mean, they'll say it again. I just don't want to hear it no more. Like I'm tired. Yeah. I'm tired of the delusion. I'm sorry. Like yeah,
I really want to see Sierra with, because I regardless of what they saying, I think that she can see that Elon is like 10 times better than Nick.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Oh, like he's a much better human being.
Yeah, I'm saying it's like Elon. If Elon is Nick, if he went to therapy, you know what I'm saying? Like if you fix all that snake shit with Nick, that's Elon.
I don't know if you can fix that, bro.
Yeah, maybe not.
He stabbed. We've seen him stab molten. I don't know if that can be fixed. Like that's a character flaw. Like that's in you. That's in your.
That's
DNA.
why I'm wondering. That's why I'm wondering. Like either the producers are protecting you, or you got the hands of Zeus, nigga.
I'm telling you, he is the prime example of white male privilege. They get away with shit that we don't. Period.
I mean, it ain't. I mean, this the white privileged people still get hit in the face though, dude. Like,
well, not on bitch ass nigga island.
Yeah. And you would just think somebody would be mad at them. Like just one person.
I'm interested in seeing how the dynamics change in the group now with these new men being introduced.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? With Chris and Brian, and who else came from Castle? We got Chris, we got Brian.
Chris, Brian, and Zach K.
Yeah, Zach. He got a personality.
Bro, it ain't no way. Like, and see, that's what I was talking. I was talking to my wife about that. Like, what Ace and them have done now is made it to where, like, if the other click clicks up, it's more of them than it is of them. You know what I'm saying? With it being Chris, Zach, Austin, and Brian, like that'll be 4 against 3. And with their leader being 6'8", like he don't even need no help.
We don't even know if Chris would be the leader, bro. Honestly, we don't even know if Chris would be the leader.
We don't, but who else gonna be?
It could be Zach.
Nobody even understands what he's saying. Like Manchester is one of the hardest accents to understand from England. You know
I don't think it'll be Brian because he stay up on the Andre.
Yeah, he ain't finna play none of these reindeer games. I wouldn't either if I was with a Drita. It's like, hey, I mean, y'all niggas do whatever y'all want. You know
he don't care about none of that shit, huh?
Nah. And I mean, I don't know if you know the nigga got Scarface tatted on his side, so
he gonna be ducked up. He gonna be ducked off.
So yeah, he ain't trying to hear none of that pussy shit. He's trying to.
He's gonna be all in his face talking about, hey, bro, you're not playing the game right. You spending too much time with your girl.
I bet Ace don't say nothing to none of these niggas.
I bet he don't either.
Yeah, like he ain't even gonna walk that way. And that's what I'm saying. Everybody knows they clicked up. So hey, I don't think Chris, Zach, or Brian gonna ever go try to talk to him. And I'm pretty sure, like, if they accept Austin gonna go over there with the tall dudes. You know what I'm saying?
All right, let's talk about Tatiana, bro.
Oh man,
let's talk about Tatiana.
What is there to talk about? How he need to go home? I mean, no, okay. Yeah, I understand he happy now. Like, and
All right, let me say this. Let me say this. My beef with Tatiana started a long time ago.
mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So I want him to go home because
Yeah.
I've been wanting him to go home.
Uh,
I don't want him to go home because of what he did tonight. Because what he did tonight was actually kind
the
of
right way to play the game.
not play the game. It was just honest.
Yeah. Yeah.
He showed a little bit of courage.
Yeah.
Now what would have been true courage is if he would have set Olandria down at some point
And
as she's
told her
going,
straight up.
you know what I'm saying, that she's going around proclaiming that, that this is her man and all this nonsense. If he'd have set her down and just said, hey, look, I need to be honest with you. I feel because he was saying before she came over, he felt a stronger connection with Clark in however many hours than he had in that whole time with Olandria.
Yeah.
He didn't sit down and tell her that. That was the coward in him.
Yeah.
But at the end, he finally, because I really thought that he might have just said Olandria.
I felt like it too. Like, hey, and I kept going back and forth. Like, nigga, you need to say Clark, but you probably gonna say Olandria.
Yeah, just to ride it out. I thought he was gonna take the coward's way out, just say Olandria, not piss nobody off, and ride it out. But I still want him gone. I can never forgive that bullshit, bro. I can never forgive that. Like I said, we've never seen this kind of behavior from men on Love Island or any other reality. This is I don't know what they were on. So I can never forgive that nonsense. I want him gone. I'm not pulling for him. I'm not rooting for him and Clark. I feel like they have an authentic connection, but I can't root for him because of that bitch shit. But tonight, he actually kind of impressed me a little bit because he actually did what he wanted to do. Knowing it was going to piss other people off.
Scared as hell too.
He was scared as shit. Knowing it was going to piss other people off.
Yeah.
Knowing that he was going to be the bad guy. Knowing that this is probably going to ruin his popularity because I think they can all sense that Olandria is pretty popular.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you this real quick. Do you think Clark should have said anything to Olandria when they had their conversation? Because I mean, if to me it felt like she wanted to.
No, I mean, I feel like there's nothing wrong with her saying something to Olandria because it's probably an awkward situation in the villa. They're living in the same place.
No, I'm saying say something about Taylor, like about how Taylor feels. Like, should she have said what Taylor couldn't say?
No.
You don't think so? Because to me, it felt like she wanted to.
That's not for her to say.
Yeah. Okay.
That's not for her to say. And plus, like, I think she was just trying to respect what he was saying, what she was saying, that although there's no evidence to show that this is an intense connection, they keep proclaiming that we have this intense connection, even though there's obviously no physical affection between the two. You don't even look at her. Like you don't compliment her. You know what I'm saying? Like we've seen all the evidence to show that there's nothing there, but they both seem so adamant about there being something there. So I think she was just trying to respect that and respect their relationship, being that she wasn't there when they were together, so she really can't really speak on it. So I don't think it was her place. It was definitely Taylor's place to tell her. Yeah. But honestly, if they're supposed to be her friend, what about Ace and Nancy? They've known all of this time.
Yeah,
Ashley and Nancy.
Technically, Nancy told.
I ain't gonna call them by their names. Back to Ashley, Nancy, and Tatiana.
Nancy told her. She just didn't believe
it. He kind of told her, but see what he did. The way he did it though, he was like, they have more of a physical connection. Yeah, and then he kind of just let it float.
I mean, but that should have told her.
No,
like, why is that not enough to tell her?
Remember her mindset. Her mindset is that physical doesn't mean shit. She literally said it. It's like, so what? They have a physical connection. Everybody knows that doesn't last. Like, okay, maybe physical change. Maybe the physical changes. Yeah, you grow over time. You gain weight, get old, whatever. But you got to have that attraction, like that spark. That initial spark has to be there.
Yeah.
But for whatever reason, she has it in her mind that means absolutely nothing. So when he says that to her, that it's just a physical attraction, she's downplaying it. Now that could just be her delusion. You know what I mean? Like that, like I said, I don't know where that comes from. I don't know if that's in response to some conditioning. Maybe she's been in situations too many times where guys are like, you know, I really like you as a person. I don't necessarily feel the physical connection, but we can work on that. So like she's been unfortunately conditioned to think that that's the better way to go, just because she's run into it a couple of times, which is sad if that's the case. But for some reason, she has this deep-seated belief that physical just doesn't mean anything. And so I don't think him
it was
telling her
just
that,
because of Taylor.
but I feel like if those guys are really her friends, which obviously they're not. They're not even Tatiana's friend. Like they're not each
other's friend.
Yeah, they're nobody's a friend in this villa, bro. There's a bunch of business relationships, a bunch of snakes, and then a couple of couples that we don't hear nothing about.
Yeah, some strong couples that we don't know nothing about.
But if they actually cared about her, at least Ashley would have sat her down and be like, "Hey, he's not for you." And he's really because he, even after all of the bullshit that he knows and seeing how much differently Tatiana was moving with Clark than he was with Olandria, Nancy sat there across from Olandria when they had that little discussion and decided they were just platonic friends and said that I've always known Taylor's for you. Like he said that shit to her, knowing that he said that to her that day. That was the day that they did the recoupling that night. They feed the bullshit.
Yeah, and that's why I said they really manipulating every girl in this villa. That's why I feel like whichever one of them would win would probably take the money. Because it don't seem like they really even care. Like, I mean, Ace might take the money and be like, I've been gay this whole time, and I wouldn't be surprised. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that would help explain the obsession with Jeremiah. That would definitely help explain that shit.
For real.
I feel like the only one that I know wouldn't take the money is Tatiana, because I feel like he really got his nose open with this Clark girl.
Yeah, nah. I think he really like her.
No, he like her a lot.
Yeah.
And the thing about what throws me off about her, like, with no makeup, she's pretty.
Yeah. I think she's pretty, regardless.
I think she's pretty without makeup.
I think she's pretty regardless.
Yeah.
I think Adrena is beautiful with no makeup.
Oh yeah. Adriana. Yeah. Adrena.
Yeah. It's just Adrena. Just Adrena. That's it. Just don't add no extra Spanish in it. It's just Adrena.
That's how Brian said the shit. Andreina.
It's just Adrena. Adrena. It's kind of
yeah.
But yeah, nah, she yeah, I think Clark is beautiful. I think they look good together. I wish Olandria would have seen it a long time ago.
You think she sees it now, though? You think she's gonna move different?
She has to. She hasn't seen it, and with her being as strong as she is, she should just move on with ease. You know what I'm saying? If she and that's something I like to see. If she moves on with ease and gets with somebody else, I start voting for her right now.
All right, so let's talk about it. Who's she gonna get with?
And we got to find it. It's not nobody there right now.
So it's got to be a bombshell.
Yeah, it's got to be somebody new.
So we got to get rid of some people, because they ain't gonna bring nobody else in with all these people in the villa until we get rid of some people.
We need to. It's a lot of people in there right now.
So she's gonna have to survive another dumping, which she will, because this is Friendship Island. And the reason I have that title down there is because, if we're being honest, it was time. It was just time, bro. Like I get it. That's their friend. They want to keep her there, give her an opportunity. They'll send another bombshell in, I'm sure, because the production knows that she's the fan fave. So they'll send a bombshell in for her. We'll see if she likes them.
Do they got somebody in the waiting? I mean, I think she liked Jalen. I think she could have had fun with Zach K. Hey, I mean, there's a lot of people. I think she'd have been more better off with Nick than Tatiana. Hey, at least he was a player enough to make her feel good.
She would have had a real Love Island experience.
Yeah.
With him. Yeah. But I mean, like I said, at the end of the day, man, Tatiana's mistake is, not being honest with her a long time ago.
Yeah.
That's where he fucked up. But what he did tonight at the end by picking Clark was the right thing to do. he actually showed a little courage. He
Yeah.
actually showed a little moxie. You know what I'm saying? He showed that he can stand on his own and do something that people disagree with, and I think that at least wins back some level of respect. But I still
I
don't fuck
just,
with him.
I think, yeah, if he'd have been honest from before to where she just didn't do what she did this episode, you know what I'm saying? That going around talking about, nah, me and my man, like we always gonna come back to each other and this and that. Like I'm always get my cowboy and this and
No, what he should have done, like for real, if we're being honest, they had to know that Casa Moore was on the way.
mm-hmm,
You know what I'm saying? He
mm-hmm,
should have just been more clear with her about just how open he was, because I think she had a certain expectation that although they weren't closed off, they had such a strong connection that it would take so much to turn his head. You know what I mean? When the case that wasn't the case, it didn't really take much to turn his head. Just somebody he was physically attracted to that actually liked him back.
mm-hmm.
And this was the first person he was physically attracted to that actually liked him back. Because if Huda liked him back, he would have done it with Huda. If Adriana would have liked him back, he'd have done it with Andreina.
Yeah.
Shit, I feel like if Iris would have liked him or shown any kind of interest in him, he would have tried that out.
I don't know. I can't figure out his type. I don't know. I mean, like I said, you can see that he happy with her, right? And he wasn't with Olandria. So I don't know. I don't know about with anybody else because he's just so damn weird. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to navigate, or I mean, understand somebody like that.
Yeah, so apparently Zach is Miguel's homeboy from last
Oh,
season.
like they know each other for real?
Yeah,
Wow.
makes sense.
Okay.
I think this is in reference to Olandria. I don't know if
Yeah.
Elon. I mean, we'll see if he shows interest.
Yeah, but she got busted open for somebody. And see, okay, and I was gonna say that I think that's like how you said Olandria has this whole, physical things don't matter. I thought she was saying that purely because Taylor didn't get physical with her.
That's what I
Like, you know what I'm saying?
thought.
The way Nick was touching her, like she seemed like she liked physical.
That's what I
You
thought
know,
too at first. That's what I thought too, because whenever she said that, I felt like, oh, you poor thing. You know what I'm saying? Like you really believe this shit. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
but then she kept saying it to the point where I was like, well, maybe this is really how she rose. But it didn't make sense because when you see her in the challenges, like her tongue is out. Like
yeah.
first thing.
She will swallow her face, won't
She's
she?
ready to go. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So it didn't really jive with how she moves in challenges, but she said it so much that because at first I was with you, I was like, oh, she's just saying this because Taylor got her thinking that this is really how he
yeah,
feels.
yeah.
Damn, that's sad.
I still believe it. I still believe it's just she's just saying it because she thought that's what Taylor was doing.
Yeah.
I feel that way.
No doubt. I mean, she's a beautiful girl.
For real.
Beautiful girl.
It's just like I said, they didn't cast the right dude for her.
There's 20 people in the villa. Motherfuckers gonna be sleeping in the pool. Bruh, that'll be the first time we see somebody in that motherfucker. Has anybody swam this season?
You know what? I noticed Elon's hair was wet. It was one of the scenes they went by today, and his hair was wet. I'm like,
that would have been in Casa Amor.
Oh,
So still ain't nobody got in
it
the villa.
was. It was. I forgot. Yeah, it was a Casa War, but he was in the pool. I don't know about the villa, but
yeah, I feel like it. They just, I mean, we don't get enough screen time for them, so I don't know what kind of fan base they could have. Like if it's a public vote, like I don't know who the fuck is voting for them.
anybody that believes in the real couple. I mean, no, not TJ and Iris.
No,
I don't think that's real.
It's gonna
But
be under
Pepe and Grayson seem to be doing good.
Say what?
I was saying Pepe and Grayson seem to be doing good. We just don't get to see them. Yeah. Coco should have been an OG. I just saw
Coco,
that.
yeah, Coco should have been an OG. Hey, let's address this. A lot of people are saying this. and I get it. Attraction is a very personal thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It is.
And especially when you're talking about relationships, because there's, like I've said this before, there's a big difference between I'd hit that and I want to marry her. So even with people that we're attracted to, there's different levels to how much we're attracted to them or how much we would be willing to invest in them, based on that level of attraction. So while I think Taylor can acknowledge that, Tatiana, I'm sorry, can acknowledge that Olandria is a beautiful girl, but for whatever reason, that's just not what gets his gears going. Now, a lot of people are gonna, take that into a colorism conversation. I personally don't like that conversation. The reason I don't like it is because I feel like there's so much nuance to it, right? Like if you have a certain type, like for instance, if your type is, let's just say, let's do Jeremiah. If your type is Latinas, does that mean you like every Latina?
No.
Absolutely the fuck not. So just because somebody doesn't like 1 or 2 or 5 or 7 darker skinned girls doesn't mean they're colorist. That just means that they weren't attracted to those specific people.
Yeah.
There could be dark skinned women that Taylor would fall in love with. I'm not gonna say he doesn't like dark skinned women just because he doesn't like Olandria. I don't think that's right. I think that's faulty thinking. Because if somebody likes white girls, he doesn't like every white girl. Somebody likes black girls, he don't like every black girl. So why is it that he can't like somebody that you guys think is everything? And she is beautiful, but just because he doesn't like her doesn't mean he's colorist. And I know that conversation is coming. I'm not here to defend him.
Yeah.
I don't like him. Like,
I mean, look,
let me finish this real quick. I do not like him. All right. After that shit that they pulled with Jeremiah, we have never seen men behave like this. I do not like him. I don't respect him. But at the same time, I don't think it's fair if there are going to be conversations now going forward saying that he's a colorist, because we have no evidence of that other than him not liking Olandria. God damn it. Olandria. We have no evidence of that other than him not liking Olandria. And that does not make one a colorist.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's just that's not the case, because maybe he did really like Coco. But what I think happened with Coco is Ace said, "Hey, I want that one."
Yeah. And he was like, "Yes, sir, master."
Yes, sir. Ace told him, "Hey, I want that one. I'm gonna take that one. I'm gonna talk to her, see what I want to do with that. You gonna get with the other one." And that's what they did. But maybe he actually did like Coco.
It's possible. And see, but like, look, I can't. Me personally, I can't speak on the whole type thing. My whole entire life, I've never understood anybody that had a type. Hey, it's very hard for me to find a woman that I don't think is beautiful. But I mean, it had to be a personality thing for me to not think that they're beautiful. I love all women. Everyone I've ever seen, they all beautiful. And I don't understand that how you said, I don't know how he could resist Olandria. Like, I haven't been able to resist anybody. So I don't understand the whole type thing, period, me personally. But I get it, though. There's a lot of niggas that got types.
Yeah. But even for the niggas that got types, that don't mean they like all of them.
Nah, it definitely don't mean they like all of them. Because I've seen
now what you might be able to say, which I think would be a fair assertion. I think you might be able to say he has a preference, but we still don't have enough evidence for that unless we see a lineup of all his exes and they all look more like Clark than Olandria.
I mean, I don't know. Like I said, him and Clark look like somebody that would be together. And
they do. They go together. I fully believe in their connection. Like, him and Clark are I think that's a real connection, right along with Brian and Andreina. And Pepe and Grayson, and I don't know about Iris and JT yet, but TJ. But I feel like they're on that level with those other like actual couples where they genuinely like each other. There's genuine attraction. He's definitely into her, and I feel like she's definitely into him. What happened?
The comment said Clark looked like Taylor with no makeup. That's messed up.
I really think Clark looks good without makeup.
Yeah, me too. I think she's pretty.
Me either. I think it's just because he was with the laundry. Or maybe because he has a body type
Nah,
that's
you know
more.
what? I mean, girls love a goofy dude. Hey, he has girls that want to talk to him. Hey, girls love a goofy dude. Somebody that can just let themselves be goofy in public like that. It's a
Yeah,
lot of
but
girls that like that.
yeah, but don't you want the goofy dude to have a spine?
Well, clearly he don't have a spine, or his body wouldn't bend like that.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh yeah. This is the thing. Like Olandria's DMs are banging right now. They busting right now, bro.
Yeah.
They in there. Let her
Yeah.
out, man. They should have let her out. We need to get her out here. We need to get her out here, man, where she
I
can
mean,
be.
hey, we gonna see. They're gonna get one more chance for some bombshells, maybe. Well, I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do. There's nobody there for it right now, though.
No, I
So
don't think so either. I don't think so because I think even if Huda does piss Chris off, I think him going to Olandria, I don't know if that would be authentic. You know what I'm saying? He had plenty of time to well, he didn't have plenty of time because they fake dumped her, but we never saw him have any conversations with her whatsoever at Casa. So I don't think he's interested. So I think that move would be strategic. So it'd have to be somebody that's not there right now. But I feel like they should have just gone ahead and let her go tonight, man. Let Coco stay, see what she can make happen.
yeah, that's what I want. I want
Little
to
Andre
cover
get out
that too.
here. Little Andre get out here and get with her fans. Let her get out here. Like I said, go traveling with Ezel Rampage Jackson. You know what I'm saying? He got all these brand deals. He got all these airlines wanting to take him around the world. She need to go. We need that reunion. You know what I mean?
He ain't finna go to none of them places. He finna hop back in his rig and hit the road.
Now that man got like a million followers now, but his life is different.
I'm sure he don't care about none of that. He
He
don't look
does
like the type.
no. He cares about that, bro. I promise you, he cares about that. The nigga don't just want to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I respect, that he's a hardworking
If
man.
I had a CDL, I would still drive trucks no matter how much money I got because I like trucks.
I mean, no, if you enjoy it, hell yeah. But I mean, then it becomes part of your side hustle. Because think about it, you got 1 million followers, truck driver, take them on the road with you. You know what I'm saying? So now he's getting paid off the actual job, getting paid off the social or whatnot. All kind of opportunity for Jalen. But yeah, man, she really fumbled the bag when she let him go, man. I don't know why she didn't like Ezel Rampage Jackson. He was right there.
That shit's funny.
But we are about 8 minutes over the hour, so we're gonna wrap this shit up. But all in all, it was a good episode. It was definitely entertaining. Like I said, this season is all bullshit, so take it for what it's worth. None of these couples, I think, well, a couple of them, but not the ones that we're actually seeing on our screen.
Yeah, we're not gonna see nothing but the mess.
Say what?
We ain't gonna see nothing but the mess this season, so just enjoy the mess.
Enjoy the mess. Hopefully, we get some serious drama and movie night. We need movie night to come quick because otherwise people are going to start telling each other everything, and it's not even going to have any suspense to it. I think removing Jeremiah kind of really hurts movie night because we needed him in the house to see all the snakery going on behind his back. Now we get to hear him talking about it now in these interviews out in the free world or whatnot, but it just would have been different in the villa. But all in all, interesting week, crazy week, good episode, and let's see what happens on Sunday. You got any parting words for the people?
I don't know. No, I just hope y'all enjoyed the episode, and we're gonna keep watching and see what happens. Hopefully, movie night comes faster than Nick did.
Who they talking to?
Who?
Was there some beef in the chats? Like, what was that about? Hey, I don't be calling each other hoes in the chat. I have to assume that was for the chat. I'm just gonna assume that was for the chat.
Wait, it's supposed to say. Wait, I think it's supposed to say, "How are you attracted to Huda?"
Oh, okay,
but
right.
not Olandria.
Yeah. That.
Yeah, I don't. I that's maybe it was a typo. I don't.
You know what I'm
Yeah, it says it was about Tatiana, and they meant how.
Okay, all right.
You sitting up here putting up disclaimers like you love Island. Hey, we do not need bullying in the chat. Cyberbullying.
Hey, let's talk about that real quick. We about to go. But that disclaimer was some bullshit. Because how you gonna shield the bully and be anti-bullying? Yet you gonna shield the bully.
I mean, from what I heard, people was really death threatening her. Like
I'm sure her behavior was deplorable. I'm sure people were death. I mean, that's stupid as hell. Like
yeah.
I said, that's ridiculous. If you are reaching out to these people, I talk shit about them on my channel. I don't reach out to these motherfuckers.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. I
say
whatever
never
the fuck I
do
want
that.
on my platform, but I don't reach
ridiculous.
out to these people. Like that's weird. Don't do that. But her behavior was deplorable. So yes, there's gonna be backlash. But my thing is, okay, fine. You want to shield her because people are sending death threats. You can't punish the victim and then be anti-bullying out here. You know what I'm saying? Like that don't make sense. Like she literally bullied the dude. Essentially,
bullied the hell out of that dude.
Essentially, got him kicked off the show. And then y'all on here talking about no bullying.
Wild activity, I tell you.
Don't make no sense. But hey, appreciate y'all. We're gonna get up out of here. It's late as fuck. But good times, man. See you next Friday, unless something crazy happens and we decide to do this.
If I need to talk, I might we might have to do this again in the middle of the week at least.
Yeah. Holla at y'all.